What is up, folks? Welcome to another episode of my Holy Broken Empire playthrough, where I just noticed that the Mamelukes attacked the Ottomans. Lol. Pretty confident, guys, that if we attack him, Byzantium's going to attack him as well. However, a little bit disconcerting, a little bit concerning how the Mams are going so ham. I've been thinking about Great Britain. I guess if we want to cheese London into the Empire, guys, I should build some transports. And that's what I'm going to do, because we're going to have to be able to get over onto the British Isles. And I've been musing about it, and I guess if we're going to go fully in on the Broken Empire, then I might as well go fully in on the Broken Empire. So that's my decision. I am going to try to get Russia and Great Britain into the Empire, and then we don't have to worry about them forming Russia or Great Britain. Now, with that being said, guys, I have something that occurred to me I should have mentioned last episode, guys. And that is that everybody talking about, strengthen government. Well, as you guys know, I am at the very least, I am the best player by far. So, with that being said, there's a reason why I didn't strengthen legitimacy, okay? Right? Yeah. There's definitely a reason why. Okay? So, yep, that's about that. Okay, moving on to the next subject. Well, actually, before we move on, I'd like some apologies in the comments, please. Okay, everybody, apologize. Say, I'm gonna expect some apologies, guys. You think I'm kidding? In the comments, I want to see some people saying, "Sorry for telling you to boost legitimacy, monk." Okay, or sorry for telling you to strengthen government, monk. Alright, that's it. So, yeah, we're going to move on from that subject. And, yeah, going to be attacking the Ottomans this episode. So, okay, guys. Yeah. So, some of you might be wondering what that reason is. Well, if you guys were even nearly as good as I am, quite frankly, then, yeah, it would go without saying why I didn't strengthen government. So, it's not my fault that you guys are really bad. That's okay. I forgive you. As long as you ask for an apology. Okay? Either way, let's go ahead and try to prompt Byzantium to attack them here. The only real province that I'm interested in taking here is Treb. And I realized I made a little bit of a blunder last episode, guys, because I wasn't going to take this area, but we did take some of that area. Fine. Not too concerned about that at all. We'll give it to Byzantium at a later date if we want to do so. Now, this is the only ally that the Ottomans have, and I'm wondering if we can get access down there and go annul his alliance. But surely, Byzantium. Surely. The Ottomans look really juicy to attack. I would say so. Persia hates us, man. We can't get military access through him, but we may find that we can at some stage. No, you're kidding me. Wow, the Mamelukes got on Trebizond so quickly. Feels bad, man. Guess we're waiting till that war finishes, or if I'm lucky, he'll break this siege progress, but I doubt it. Damn, he got there quick. Let's go help out Genoa with his issues that he's got right now. Yeah, so last episode we released Kiev, hoping that Kiev will get smashed, as he's got poor diplomacy by Glacier at some stage. Anytime these nations sort of expand in their own right, it excites me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so of course we could call him Byzantium and just give him the land. That's definitely an option. New Castile up and running over there in Mexico. It's pretty cool, guys. I like it how we went all the way down to like 25 per month. I think the advisor being rank 1 makes a big difference to that. But I just like how our own sort of land is getting it's getting really beastly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's pretty impressive in a way. It's pretty cool. What about the culture here? It looks like this is all being converted. So I would like to convert these two as well. Let's do the Croatian and Venetian. But there's some separatism there still. 4 and 4, I guess. Yeah, okay. I think there's one per year, right? So in 4 years we can begin converting. And I did mention that my next idea group will probably be a diplomatic idea, so I should go a little bit chill if I can. Yes, this is our claim there. I don't care. That's permanent claim. These claims on my own subjects is a little bit kind of irritating in a way, but it happens whether you like it or not. Playing Austria. It's a little bit silly. I've talked about it before, but you take the decline of Hungary, which gives you the PU, and then by achieving the PU, essentially, you get the claims on Hungary's land. It's intended for Hungary to be small and weak and have really declined by the time you PU him. Royal marriage finished with Sweden, so hopefully we can get a queen and an heir. Hey, well, we got a queen at least. I just tabbed out my mistake. Okay, so hopefully she's young. Hopefully we'll get a baby who's not terrible like our previous one was. Going to build another transport. Yeah, another option we have, something that was interesting that I'm not sure there's a necessity to do this anywhere, but somebody mentioned it and I thought that was interesting, is we can demand provinces from subjects. We might find that that comes into play. We can demand provinces. So for example, we could demand a province from Mecklenburg and then give it to Brandenburg. It's a bit late to sort of feed him up, but I wonder if we're trying to manage the empire, if that's something that we could end up doing. I wonder. Still no access out here. Oh well. Come on, Byzantium. We can see he's drilling his armies here, so if we pay close attention to them, the main thing that prompts nations from being attacked when they are sort of comparable to each other, look at these guys, they are very comparable to each other. Byzantium's actually technically weaker. The main thing, of course, is crushing the units themselves and the manpower. If the manpower and the units are dead and gone, then that's what's going to prompt Byzantium to jump in and murder him himself. That's so irritating, dude. As if didn't I say that's the only province you want? And Byzantium's not. The Mamelukes are not even over here. They're over there. So like, what is that crap? How did it even get access through all these forts? What the hell? That's frustrating. Okay, now that this has revolted, I'm going to delete this fort. No, it hasn't revolted. God dang it. We have another rebel stack coming along. Okay, so I should be concerned about stack wiping him, but firstly we need to kind of free up our movement a bit. Boost stability from the Pope, that's what he's good for. And we have not built 20 manufacturers yet according to this, assuming that people are correct. So, more manufacturers, which are... they're not the best, ever. 236. Not bad. Not bad. Much better than our previous terrible ruler. Or heir, rather. That's what I like to see. And gaining some transports. It looks like it's going to be a total of 7. But it's something. I might have the courage to go in against Great Britain. I don't like that he's allied to Aragon because I want to get the expansion into the Iberian Peninsula moving as well. So, considering it's his only ally, what I will probably do is attack Aragon and make Great Britain co-belligerent. And I would need to take 1, 2, 3 provinces, which would be pretty devastating for the Diplo points, honestly. I might end up focusing Diplo here shortly. We'll see. Perhaps the alliance will break somehow. I don't know. Last episode, guys, both Burgundy and Bohemia became great powers, which is pretty satisfying. And it's proof of concept. I don't know why it would not work, but I was starting to think maybe they can't become great powers for some reason because they weren't. I felt kind of like they were already great powers. Like Bohemia is so massive. Either way, that's really cool. Makes me feel good, man. Yeah, let's give access to the mams. Piece this guy out while I can, I guess. I hope that the Mamluks break his alliance with the Ottomans, but I'm not sure. Is that our heir? It's our ruler. 5 discipline. Holy Moses. How many times have we gotten a military trait on our ruler? It's crazy. I was really hoping it was our heir, but I don't know why he would get a trait so quickly. Hey, Poland allied Byzantium. WTF? Yeah, let's not have you ally Byzantium. Thanks. Yes, we'll influence Galicia. I'm happy to do that. Are you in debt? He's not in debt. Byzantium, we're going to go ahead and take out the Ottomans' troops. And I want you to attack them, okay? Have some respect. Do right by your overlord and attack him, please. Okay. Now, I wonder if we're going to be able to stack wipe him in one go like this. Probably not. That 5 shock dough. He's probably the same tech as us. He's ahead. Lol. Okay, it's going to be hard to stack wipe him, I guess. No, it's not. I thought it would be easy, but we just have to go cut him off because he's got limited options to retreat to. But no, that was extremely easy. Oh, Byzantium's mobilized somewhere. He's down there. What are you doing? Go kill. Go kill. I'm beginning to think if you were to do something like this, you know, think about how we fed Sweden, Bohemia, and Byzantium all at least once, and Burgundy for that matter, before we, anyway, and then in other times, like, we felt like feeding them again. I'm beginning to think that, you should feed the vassal, feed them as a vassal, and embolden them as a vassal, and that way you can force them to take the land, right, in a productive manner, and then release them. That's what I'm beginning to think is sort of a smarter move. We have hardly any inflation at all. That's awesome. We're not desperately in need of admin points right now. I'm just going to go ahead and let's take production. That will be quite an economical advice as our production is beginning to get really quite high. It's actually our highest source of income right now. It's because we're going so hard on manufactories, and when I go hard on manufactories, I feel like building workshops like here, because they're quite valuable to do at that stage. Now, where is this? Yeah, I'm not interested in that area right now. Let's have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think we've done enough once they finish building to do this, assuming that I can even comprehend what that's saying. It gives us a production bonus, which is pretty cool because our production is extremely high. We're going to spend more military points developing the crap out of these provinces. Like I said, that's kind of the cool thing about the Hungarian provinces. It's cheaply developed. Yeah, this is awkward. I might just call Byzantium, man. We're kind of wasting time. And then I could just keep Holy War there, and if we're lucky, we can actually block the Mamelukes out here if Byzantium would take them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at how this would go down. It's really important that I take this because I want to add this stuff to the empire, and that's going to enable me to do that. And then Sinope is probably the highest priority of all the provinces. But apart from that, I'd like to block the Mamelukes out if I can. And if we gave Byzantium better opportunities to expand, like into Ramazan, that'd be cool. Let's wait for this naval battle to end really quickly. Haha, get wrecked. Please take them. Yes! Cool. Okay, I guess we're going to be content with that. Kind of... Wait, what's Russia doing here? Oh, what the hell? The Mamelukes are going to come up through here. That's right. Don't care. Yeah, see, we could do that so easily while he's our vassal. So, like I said last episode, I think we're learning as we're going. Unfortunately, that's kind of the case. Like, you guys have to admit, like, if that sort of... This is a little bit less optimal, right? Because Byzantium's our subject. But many of you were excited and like, like a moment of... I comprehend when I did that reveal. If they were still my subject, it wouldn't be as significant. It would be more of the same old boring playthrough, in my opinion. I don't really regret my decisions, but I'm learning. Every single time I play like a series in this game, I feel like I kind of learn more and more. So Byzantium has been expanded, and I bet you that if we give him the time, we could do the same thing, because we've got all these favors. We could do the same thing into the Mamelukes as we do with Holy War CB here as well. So that's what I intend to do, as we have a separate truce time. We ain't afraid of the Mamelukes. There's no reason to wait around. However, we can declare another war, expanding ourselves. So I wonder where we should do that. We have a truce with AQ. And perhaps I should do that in the meantime. We do have a truce with pretty much everybody of interest. I guess it's England, man. I guess it's England. Mission, take Londino. It's just awkward because I think we'll have to white piece Aragon. I mean, we've got to do one thing at a time. So I'm going to try to cheese London into the Empire. How about we do that before we end this episode? Where is he fighting? Because Great Britain... Okay, so he's out in Africa. Interesting. He might have troops overseas. What I might try to do is coerce his troops to come onto the mainland, and then we jump onto his provinces. Now, I have to remember that if we give this to Holland, which is the claim we're going to use, he's not going to add it. We have to have the Empire out here. So I think I'm going to do it all myself, which of course is going to cost Diplo points. But either way, let's get it moving before this episode has come to an end. The sea-borne invasion of Great Britain begins. So we're just going to be looking to white piece Aragon and give us the shortest truce time possible. That's what I'm going for. A gift from our subject. Well, thank you, sir. Now, many of our subjects, like Holland, we can see do have heavy ships, which is pretty cool. I actually kind of have a preference, as you guys saw, for making some of the subjects, if I have the opportunity, a little bit more powerful, as opposed to having two individual subjects. There are some upsides and some downsides to doing that, but one of which, typically I've noticed is that heavy ships is one of those, if they are at sea. They can be developed quite well. Oh, screw it. Screw it. I'm trying to make these provinces like as beautiful as possible. As industrialized as possible. Let's just build manufacturers. It's pretty cool that we're at such an early date and we just have like infinite money. But I'm waiting till my troops come over to this fort, and we're going to go ahead and declare the war. I'll keep one stack out here ready to fight the inevitable rebels. They're going to spawn. As we can see. And I'm looking forward to, by the end of coring these up, which he should do fairly quickly because they're his culture, adding it to the Empire, and then we can add anything in Europe out here in this region, and you guys kind of have a concept of what I'm going to do out there, I'm sure, because I've briefly mentioned it, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. More monies, feels good. Oh, Circassia flipped religion. Oh! Is it subject though? Vassal, okay. Wow. No, he's Orthodox, no. For a second I thought that Circassia called Russia in to take those back and then we'd have a better opportunity to crush this land. Just interesting stuff, but no, Russia actually fed his vassal, which is a little bit different. Often is not the case. And here is the moment of truth. And by the moment of truth, I mean Are we going to be able to get across onto the British Isles, which I assume we can? By the force comparison, at a glance, especially if we tick up to 14, which we can do, looks like this one beastly stack could most likely deal with very comparable on heavy ships. His navy's stronger than us, so yeah, can we get over to the British Isles? We're going to find out. That's a really good Holland Admiral. I was just going to say that if we can get the one stack over, we'll probably find, like, if he's distracted in any way, like if he's on the mainland or in Africa. Let's see if Navy will join up to me. Most likely not. I'm going to go for blockading either way. I suspect... Ah, man, it's really awkward how comparable their forces are. It really is. I was going to say I suspect that they might be afraid of us, at least, if we sort of sit around, but perhaps not. I don't know. We're really far ahead in military points. Let's go ahead and assault these forts. That's something we can continue to do as long as we're far ahead. Military barrage is what I mean to say. Wow, Kiev pulled diplomacy. Feels bad, man. Glacier doesn't look like he's going to be able to go in against him anytime soon. About to get ripped at sea here. I hope I don't lose too many. Okay, we have successfully not lost a ship, thank goodness. Let's make sure to repair them, and I might be a little bit more reserved. Unfortunately, it looks like the Great British Navy is a little bit too strong for us. Part of the reason is because our AI is so derpy, though. So I don't see any British troops who have been sort of baited onto the mainland yet. Uh-oh. Losing stability there, which we can hopefully boost from the Pope soon enough. Yeah, so the question is, can we get troops? If we can take, like, let's say Sussex, I can quickly transport troops back and forth across, but I'm not sure. It doesn't look that realistic right now. At the very least, we can take this and add it to the Empire, and, you know, still fairly unproductive war, but Great Britain's well and truly losing this. So he basically went full derp, it looks like, in regards to that war in Africa. But his navy's really doing work here in this regard. Try to back up these naval battles and win where we can, because even if they're just retreating, it kind of gives us an opportunity in a way. In fact, let's go for it. See what we can do. This could be really dumb, you know, but we'll see. Why is my general not there, though? From my experience, the general's sent in first. Shoot, that's bad. Abort mission. That was awkward. Oh, God. Okay, we're kept on diplo points. So we have the opportunity to spend it on the idea group, which I think is the smartest thing. instead of develop, which would also be a good thing in the sense that we'd gain tons of money. So, I think England stole my spot, which was West Africa, and I'm wondering about our colonial range. We can't get there. Can we get anywhere? After we core this up, we will be able to. I think he's going into the East Coast. I think I might get a Canada up and running, which will increase our coring range from here after we hand these provinces off. Let me think. I would like to, yeah. Yep, I think we'll dominate the Canadian region. That's something that we can do. But right now, it appears as though we cannot colonize. I'm wondering if we can hit literally anywhere, which will expand our colonial range. Doesn't look like it. However, if we take that, which we're pretty close to, we should be able to. So, is there any territory that we need to remove? Yes, there is. This gives us increased settlers. That gives us Diplo points. Now, I do actually need to remove another one if I don't want that horrible event, which often happens, to happen. And I'm actually going to try to rush down this diplomatic idea group. But I can feel like I'm going to regret that a little bit in the future. Damn you, Britain. Why are you so good at doing the only thing that you're capable of? Which is defending your damn island. Even when you started it, shots fired. Even when you started it, like roughly every time, you British bastards. We're massively outnumbered here, though. If we could pull some kind of miracle and win this, it's possible. I'd say it's definitely possible to win that. We'll see. Then if we get the garrison, if we get the occupation, then we can boom, 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 rush in here really quickly as long... Oh, no, okay, we lose. Shoot. Shoot. Oh my god, they're all here. Damn it. Wow. Wow, look how strong we are. Damn it, dude. If they were... Oh, damn it, really. Should we try go for Ireland or something like that? I wonder if his morale is low, maybe. Alright, there it is. So that came along really quickly. Now can we reach something? Yes, we can. Cool. In that case... Yeah. I'm going to go for West Africa. We're going to begin... I like that. We're going to begin really... This is going to be Austrian Africa, guys. Both the North Africa and West Africa. I'm going to focus on those regions big time. And that's going to give us a trading company, which means a merchant, which is something interesting because our economy is not the best. I feel like probably... No. That is good composition for 7, except that's 8. You fool. No, our cavalry sucks. Okay, let's redo this. I feel like probably, if we're going for 7, that is the best composition. And let's make sure that they're the strongest ones. And then let's go back in and his unit... What? What happened? Wasting time. Okay. His unit's morale is not full and he's the furthest away from Kent. So let's see if we can pull this off. Which I doubt we can, but I'm going to keep trying. We need to just get onto the Isles. That's tough, man. If I had known it was going to be this tough, I would have just gone over my naval force limit to build. Uh-oh. To build more transports. Guys, I'm beginning to think that this manufactories is not what I thought it was, which is just build 20 manufactories. Maybe these are manufactories which are not quite finished. Is that the case? Yes. Okay. Maybe we're about to complete that mission. Actually. About to piece out Aragon. Jeez, man. I feel like our only hope is Ireland, just because it's sort of probably far enough away. But it's going to be awkward because it's going to take the... It's going to mean that we need to kind of siege down everything. But yeah, like I said, I feel like let's go for Ireland. It could be far enough away to where... We're about to lose our ships. Okay. Okay, they're going away. Gonna creep closer. And I'm gonna try to get to Ireland. I'm gonna bring out infantry units closer is what I mean. I mean, if we can get another 7k on there, then we're good, in my opinion. Like, we are so much stronger than the British. But, you know, yeah, see, that's not what I want to see. I don't want to see these troops walking around. Oh, man, we're getting there, though. I think seaborne invasion of the British Isles is actually going to be a success, guys. Once we make that occupation, boom. Here. Cool. Okay, so this episode is dragging on longer than I would actually like. Let's annul Aragon's treaties and our truce is relatively short with him. Great Britain does have the odd troop around. And we're now successfully on here. So, of course, what I desire is that, which is going to be not too much war score, actually, surprisingly. But I need a fort on the Isles. Oh, of course, he can still block me here. Damn it. So, let's see if we can get across. Which, if we hit this and win, and he doesn't have navy near... Are you kidding me? That's really fair. Thanks for that game. I'm pretty triggered about what just happened. I need a fort on the mainland. This is our fastest stack. British took our colony. Shoot. I didn't realize he pieced out the Africans. Alright. I'm not too worried about that. We're going to have show superiority against them in the future. I'm not too worried about that at all. It's a low development province. Oh man. RIP army tradition. Ah, that's not fun. Okay, we got across. We should be good there, even though it's such a puny stack. I feel fairly confident that we can take this siege. Where's my other stack though? I want to bring them out here to fight the burghers so that we don't get the social mobility event if we can avoid it. Whew, these British. I mean, it is early. Still, it's not even the year 1600. Well, it's not that early, but I think you guys know what I mean. It's to be expected. We don't have the biggest and strongest navy ever. This is hills, so I really want to siege this down, dude. Before he accumulates too many troops. I'm going to let this time out, by the way, and I'm going to use, you know, papal influence to boost our stability. We can be at 2 instead of 3, I guess. I guess. Yeah, so this is only 37 war score. Which means we should be close, if not have it already, which we have already. Feels good, man. Okay. So Operation Cheese, Great Britain into the Empire begins. We actually need to core each of them up. So that was very expensive on points, but it's going to be worth it ultimately. Now his capital should be close, hopefully. Where is it? Oh, wow, it's all the way up there. Well, as long as we have one of these, I'll keep that. Then we'll have the coring range. Yeah, so for those of you who don't realize, the idea is to core this up, add it to the Empire, return it to him by some method. I will return these to some method, and then take this, which is now his capital, and it will almost certainly go to London because that's his true capital. The AI always returns it to their... They always return it to their capital if possible, and then his capital will be inside the Empire, which means he won't be our subject or anything like that, but he will be a member of the Empire, which means we click this button and we inherit them. It's something that it's actually an old concept, it's not new, and it's something that I'm well aware of. However, look at that. The Ottomans really look like food for Byzantium in the future now. Something that I've never done in this kind of game because I feel like it's really cheesy, but screw it. We're going for this is the Holy Broken Empire, so that's what we're going to do. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.